You're listening to the podcast that changed the game and rocked an entire profession. Talking about shit in law enforcement that keeps poor leaders up at night. When others run scared and hide behind fake policies, the Roll Call Room podcast tells it like it is. No bullshit. No matter how hard these thieves try, we keep killing it. And now, here are your hosts, Nick and Mark.
You said he was a swinger.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, ladies and
Hey.
gentlemen, to another episode of the Roll Call Room podcast. I am one of your hosts, Elf, Nick.
Because he's hung like an elf.
Is a gentleman that has been barred from 16 Walmarts, 2 Targets, and 1 Winn-Dixie, Mark the Cop. And our guest,
Not Mike.
and our guest host today is on several registries, and I'm not talking about Macy's. Turk.
It's hard to get kicked out of a Winn-Dixie. That's like bottom of the barrel.
Right.
Yeah,
But it can be done.
Yeah. It's
I
not that
moved-
hard to get put on a registry, I found out.
Do you have Winn-Dixie up there?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, in
He's
Florida,
fucking with us 'cause we're Floridians.
I didn't have one in Florida, so when I moved down here, I went to Winn-Dixie and won't return. First of all, and second of all, it is like a supermarket that has been stuck in 1980. Like
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
it is. There's nobody in there. I mean, I like that part because nobody's in there. Like you go to Publix down here in Florida, and it is fucking packed.
Yeah, shoulder
Publix
to
is a
shoulder.
gay bar here in my location. Almost slipped up and said where it was at.
Publix. Is it Licks?
Something like that, yeah.
Is there like holes in the men's room wall?
I haven't been in there. I don't
Oh, I thought you had better knowledge of it. All right.
Yeah. Have you ever
didn't go
gone
in for just like research?
Yeah, research. Yeah, that's what it was for my next book.
research?
I had to learn how to take the promotional exam somehow.
Right. Yeah.
Well, speaking of promotional exams, great last episode, Mark. Really good episode. Good conversation.
Oh yeah.
As always, good content. And I think today's topic, what's in the news, is what's going on at Brown University, the tragedy at Brown University. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of the victims and folks that unfortunately witnessed that very, very tragic incident. Some would even call it a terrorist, a terrorist act. We would, but Rhode Island, or
Yeah,
Brown
isn't
University.
it amazing how he walked in a room and yelled something before he started shooting? They won't report what it is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Do you think
Crazy.
politics has something to do with the fact that they won't label it as terrorism because they don't want Kash Patel to come in and
That's
solve
exactly
it
it.
and
And
find the
handle it?
person in 24
Yes.
hours?
Yes.
Go ahead,
Isn't
Charlie.
it sad?
None of the video footage is being released really, except for cell phone cams.
Well, it's what they have released is probably the best quality I've ever seen in my life. Some would say 12K. The clarity is, like a Hershey bar smudged on the fucking camera. Like,
Yeah, most prestigious college in the United States, and your cameras
Walmart
are
has
horrible.
had better video.
yes,
Oh, I tell you what, Walmart, Menards, Target
Target's
clears a
shop-
bell.
Not in my area. That was a sarcastic joke, I guess. In my area, it's got awful.
Oh,
Well, you guys
okay.
get all the shitty cameras from us big city fellas.
Yeah. When we're done with our 4K, you get it. You're probably
Yeah.
still in 1K.
Down to about 30,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't tracking what was going on with Brown University because I was dealing with, other things behind the scenes here. And then Mark had messaged me, was like, "Hey, have you been following this Brown University thing?" And I said, I've seen it in the news, but I haven't really
throwing,
followed it.
I was throwing newspapers at the screen this morning. It was just like, Jesus, you bumbling idiots.
Mm-hmm.
I went down a rabbit hole. I went down a rabbit hole. Like when you said, have you looked into this? I went into investigator mode, bro. Like I'm fucking watching YouTube videos. I'm watching interviews, and I'm like, who's that person? Who's that person leaning over the chief of police and telling him that's not the right word?
Right.
And then it got worse when I found out that the chief of police at the campus had been forced to resign in California.
Yes.
And Brown University was like, you're our guy. You're our guy. Down and out, about to be fired, you're our guy. A revolt in your last agency, you're our guy. 5 days before the shooting, a vote of no confidence at Brown University, which
you're our guy.
No disrespect to campus police. No disrespect to them.
Nope.
Them being able to form together and do a collective vote unanimously, you know you've done fucked up. Like as a chief.
Can you say Uvalde?
No. Yeah.
It's the exact same scenario.
My view is that they hate the current administration so much they don't want to ask for help.
Yeah.
Mistake number one, because they have just immense resources. You know,
they're caught by now.
I'm sorry?
They would have been caught by now.
Oh, absolutely.
And 2 seconds before we hit record on here, there is a leak from Brown University somewhere that an arrest warrant has been secured, and they are currently actively searching. By the time this releases, they should have him in custody. But the fact that you're leaking that a arrest warrant has been obtained and you've identified the person has gotten out, we've all been there before, which is now you've ruined the element of surprise, and now you've put officers in jeopardy and in danger because I know you have a search warrant. So that element of a subject stop is not, well, maybe this is consensual. Maybe they're just stopping me because I have a yellow book bag on or some bullshit like that. You know for a fact they got an arrest warrant. So things aren't looking good over there.
But the appearance of being the Keystone Cops, I like how Providence Police Chief can't decide if he's going to speak English or Spanish. You know, he gets frustrated and he starts speaking Spanish. Everybody's like, "What the hell's going on with you?"
My favorite, and I wrote it down on my trusty old person book. I wish videos could speak. Did you hear him say that? He said it like 5 fucking times during a press conference. He was like, "I wish videos could speak." And I was like,
my hands in the air.
What?
It's the epitome of this will never happen here, so we're not going to prepare for it.
Well, the problem is it's never going to happen here, and we put a bunch of incompetent people in positions.
Yes.
So they're more interested in the optics of it than solving the crime. They're they got a bunch of bumbling fools that, you know, as soon as you have something like this, get everyone on board. You know, put your partisan politics aside. You owe it to these families to do the absolute best that you can. You know, politics be damned. Let's get this guy to justice.
Well, and every second
No, go ahead.
I was going to say every second that passes gives that person an opportunity to strike again.
Boom.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this, I think, in season 2 of this show, which was Paper Leaders in a Rainstorm. This is an epitome of that, which is they look great on paper, and we all know you can. I mean, my chief that I had looked fantastic on paper. Shit, the fucking CHP commissioner of police. That's the whole fucking state of California. That raises your eyebrow. Like you're like, holy shit.
Ooh,
but then when you start doing some fucking digging, you're like, scandal. But these liberal cities, they turn around and they go, you know what? You deserve another chance.
No stinking background checks.
Yeah.
Look at all these credentials.
Because they're going to be a puppet.
Yeah. Well, and that's That's the part that while I was watching these videos, that's the part that I couldn't stop laughing at. I was like, I can't see the administrator or the president of the university's hand, but I'm pretty sure it's shoved up that chief's ass, and she's just fucking Pinocchioing that motherfucker. She's just like, you will say this, you will say that, and you won't say this, and we see it in Minnesota now. Look at what's not is it Minnesota or Minneapolis? Minneapolis, where Derek Chauvin. This chief has gone completely off the fucking rails. Completely off the fucking.
Him quoting scripture this week or yesterday, I saw that.
Did you see him have a Muslim translator during a press conference?
I didn't see that.
Never in my wildest imagination would I think that would be the case, especially when you're catering to such a small population there. And this is the guy that they hired right after Derek Chauvin got the fucking railroad. This is the guy that would, and that's very telling because the city council and the city mayor, they hired this dude because he was easy to manipulate. He was easy to turn around and be a puppet. And that was his ideology all along, which was, no, I'm not going to cooperate with ICE. I think what they're doing is illegal and all these other, basically shitting on the oath of office that he took. Basically, that's what it boils down to.
You have to remember, this is a city, though, that has a history, not just with this or Derek Chauvin. This is the same place that had an officer on FTO who could not pass. The FTOs were saying, fail him, but the city government said, no, he's a national. He's got a background to him. He's a diversity hire. And what does he do? He shoots a victim, or he shoots a call taker through the window of his squad car because he was too afraid to get out of the car. Do you remember that case from a few years ago? Yes. The whole reason he was on the force was because the government, the city government, wanted him on the force. Everyone was saying he needed to be gone.
Well, we did an episode maybe 4 episodes ago where those 2 officers were arrested that were here.
Oh, yeah.
They were
illegal aliens.
Right. They were possessing a firearm illegally, but they were sworn in officers. I said it, I think 4 episodes ago. I don't think that's an isolated incident right now. No. I think in the blue cities,
they brought back. I'm sorry to talk over you. My ADHD couldn't. Yeah, the one guy is back to work. Yeah. Back to the Brown thing. Yeah. Look it up. Verify me. What do we want to say? Fact check me, Nick. But back to Brown University, the dean. Yeah, you guys ever watch her whenever they question her really hard? Watch her tick. She starts blinking. It's like, oh my God, I would love to have her in the box, man. I mean, talk about your tells. I mean, you ask her a hard question, man. It's just looks like the flight of the bumblebee. She starts blinking. Yeah, exactly. It's like help, dash.
It almost is too comical. Like when you watch the press conferences, the first one I watched was with the police chief, the short little guy, and I was like, how the fuck is this guy the fucking 4-star? How the fuck is he the head of an age? And I look at guys like you, me, Turk. Like I look at us and I go, we're fuck ups, but I know I can do a better job than that guy.
Right. Like, yeah. Well, but they were looking for that guy again. DEI hire. I mean, he's not there. He's there because he's there to check a box. He checked the box when he got the job. If you want people that's going to be in there and act professionally and do your job, they don't want that. And they were talking about the police officers and why doesn't the Brown University police cruisers have dash cams? Well, people wake up. The universities hate us as police officers. We are a necessary evil, and they're going to give us just enough to get by. Did
you hear what Brown University students voted on before the shooting? One was to disarm their law enforcement.
I believe that.
And this has happened before in Washington, D.C. in a university in Washington, D.C. And the second one was the student body wanted all cameras on campus turned off and stop recording.
Oh, wow.
Listen.
Oh, wait a minute. I did see something
folks.
about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the Free Palestine group wanted all the cameras off so they could.
Palestine wanted all cameras to be turned off and stop recording. And recently, someone from the press asked the dean and said, "Did you guys conform to that?" And she said, "No comment." That's a quick answer. That's a quick answer.
How hard was she blinking?
Oh, dude.
No comment.
I would like to see, I'd like to see a revolution within like the government and hire somebody that you would never think would get, like hired. And I got a couple people like in mind that.
For the police chief.
Her first day on the job. Everybody in the jacuzzi. Do you want to be the big caboose or do you want to be one of the cargo trucks?
Well, you probably wouldn't have as many people calling off sick.
Oh.
Overtime has been eliminated.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll work for free.
Where do you put those benefits on the flyer for hiring? Everybody rides the train.
Oh, wow.
What's this?
It's supposed to be the Christmas episode. We're going to hell episode.
Really? How many of our listeners do you think have to wait until their kids go to bed, or they want to listen to it in the car, and they're like,
yeah, I think the only time the show's listened to in the car is a squad car. Yeah, I can tell you when I was working and I was under the thumb because my shithead administrations, we had the Digital Ally system, and they don't pay me for this. I can tell you what a piece of crap they are, so they don't want to pay me for that. Extremely non-robust at the time, but I had a fisheye camera on the rearview mirror, and we had them shut off because I used to be the administrator for it. And then Deputy Chief Superman took over, and they turned my internal camera on because they wanted to watch me. And, for 12 hours a day, man, what'd they get to listen to? Nick and Mike.
That's hilarious.
I never had a conversation inside that car. Always kept the mirror. They looked at the headliner, and they heard nothing but 12 hours of roll call room.
That's punishment all on its own.
Well, no, it's my subliminal here. Fuck you. I know you're watching me. I know you're trying to get something on me, and you're not getting it this way.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say that I feel for the officers that are working at Brown University. They obviously are very, very unhappy.
Or Providence.
Vote of no confidence is not something that you take very lightly. I think in my time in APD, I saw it happen one time, and it wasn't the chief that bent me over. It was the one before that, which I did not agree with. So it could be a useful tool, but it also sometimes has wrongful implications to it, which is just people perceive that things are bad.
Yeah, Turk, tell us how that works.
Well, I gotta go.
That's 10 episodes from now, folks. That will be a primetime movie when we're done.
Yeah, and hopefully makes you $1 million, brother, because you certainly would deserve it. Fucking bullshit they put you through.
Yeah.
Nobody deserves that.
The unfortunate thing is while that was going on, you had one angel on this shoulder, and then you had the devil on this shoulder, and I'll give you a guess which one I was. And we were like,
"Are you referring to the ones like the from Animal House with Gary Carter?"
Well, I had one attorney that told me right away what was going to happen. It's where it's going to go. Yeah, I've got another one right now telling me to be quiet.
Because your old chief is a what?
Yeah. Don't ruin any. Don't ruin anything. Don't say anything. All I will tell you is that what happens in the dark comes out in the light. and I've seen it quite often lately because the justice system works very slowly for officers that have been involved in officer-involved shootings and things like that. So things that happen in 2021, 22, beginning of 2023 are just starting to get adjudicated. And we talked about this with the Derek Chauvin case, which was the best thing for him would have been to delay and delay and delay and fake illness and fire your attorney, hire a new attorney, delay, kicking it. I mean, I've seen murderers, get 4 or 5 years before they get in front of a jury. How this guy
that was never going to happen there. We all know that. You could have done all that, and they were hitting the accelerator on that case, bro.
But here's the thing. It goes to my point, which is you can do all of that stuff, but eventually through appeals and different things. I mean, we saw it with the Trump trial. That's why I really didn't go off the deep end when he got indicted in New York and multiple times, and then in Atlanta, because I was like, even if he gets convicted, it's going to go to the Supreme Court, which is, 5-4. So, eventually it's going to get overturned. And we're seeing that. We're seeing that with cop cases now where they're either getting acquitted or convictions are being overturned, or concerning is some hung jury cases lately, which is very, very concerning. I think there was one in Washington, D.C., where the officer has been tried twice now, both hung juries. He's about to go on the third one.
Jesus.
I mean, and hopefully union attorney is taking care of that, because a lot of these unions, they'll drop you like a fucking bad habit. Like they just turn around and they're like, nope, we don't cover that. And you're like, great. What was the fucking $15 a paycheck for?
Or the 75.
Yeah. That's a drop in the bucket compared to the $345 to $450 an hour that you're going to have to pay for a defense attorney.
Well, that's just it. Some of these unions don't have the money on hand to fund a case that goes 2 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or the attorneys that they hire, like the one that I had was a fucking idiot.
Right.
Like she was a moron. Me and Mike were about to fire her just before my whole thing happened. We were shopping for another attorney because she was fucking retarded. She was just dumb.
Yeah.
Almost said the R word.
You gonna drive by Tim Waltz's house and yell that?
That guy. I'm kind of sad that he didn't become the vice president.
Did you see who's running for governor? In Minnesota? Mike Lindell. The My Pillow guy is running for governor in Minnesota.
Really?
I don't know if that's a smart idea.
Why not? Can't be any worse than what they got. Billions of dollars in welfare fraud that's going out the door to fund terrorism overseas, allegedly.
Yeah, but
You're talking about Omar?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mary and her brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole fraud thing, I think, is going to spiral. And I know we're jumping into another topic, but the way that thing stalled is immediately, soon as an investigation started into the COVID fraud, they claimed racism. They claimed selective investigating on the Somalian population, and Biden's DOJ was like, nope, we don't want to do that. We need to put all of our emphasis into a non-probable cause search warrant on a former president.
Oh, that and Catholics. Did you hear that Omar's son got stopped by the police?
Which has been refuted. Has been refuted that never happened.
Oh, is that right?
ICE has no record of any subject stops whatsoever. They don't have any GPS proximity of any of their vehicles anywhere near where she said she was. There's no film of it. Wouldn't you think, as the son of Omar, that the first thing that you would do is take this little guy out and start recording that whole incident? Because I smell bullshit right from the beginning, just like I did with Tara Reid's bullshit. I got drugged at the bar. You guys see that, right?
Yeah.
Tara Reid.
Yep. Out of Boston.
She was like, Yeah. She was like, oh no. I'm talking of Tara Reid, the star, the actress.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was in American Pie.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yes.
There was a video of her in a wheelchair, and I got drugged. And I was like, all three of us are like, we're cops.
Right.
And then the
Yeah.
video comes out. Did you guys see the video?
No.
She got drugged by herself because she just kept fucking drinking. She
Yeah.
was just drinking.
Yeah, she's taking antidepressant medication and doing Goldschlager and drinking Bud Ice or whatever. But and that happens. No, I was trying to set a joke up, but that's all right.
Oh, what's a joke?
One that it's past. It's not going to be funny.
It'll be funny that it's not funny. Have you seen
joke
the show?
Omar's. Yeah. Omar's son got stopped by the police. He said, "Do you know who my father is?" And he said, "Yeah, your uncle."
Oh shit! I actually thought that was funny.
Low-hanging fruit like her testicles.
Yeah. So I gotta pull them up before I set them on the toilet. Ooh, that blue water's cold.
I tell you, I don't know what people think when they go into that booth and they vote. Like I look at folks like her. I look at Crockett. I look at, Schomer. I look at what's that other numbskull from California?
Gavin
No,
Newsom.
I mean, he'll be
Talking
great.
about the governor. You're talking about the representative.
The representative. What's his name?
Swalwell, Fang's
No,
boyfriend.
the other one. The other one that was
Jesus.
involved in the impeachment. Fuck. He was a congressman. Now he's a senator.
Yeah.
What's that guy?
Jesus.
Yeah, that guy. Cory Booker.
Yeah,
He
Booker's
was another
Booker,
one.
Yeah.
A fucking what do they call him? Spartacus.
Spartacus, yeah.
Spartacus. My favorite thing to relax me is watching Spartacus and Kash Patel go at each other. And
Oh, that was
Spartacus.
great, man.
Oh,
I
it was
loved
amazing.
watching that.
My God.
I think he was more shocked that he finally had someone spitting back at him.
Yeah.
Because before those
My
guys would just
God.
sit there and take that beating, and he didn't know what to say. And Cash is just laying it on him like, yes, this is what I voted for.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I think it's time.
I can't wait for the comment section on this video. It's going to be amazing.
Well, it's interesting.
It's so much fun.
It's interesting that you say that because it is time for a new segment that me and Mark are calling. It's a troll.
Yes.
Mom yelling my name, but I'm fighting battles in the comment flame. Wi-Fi strong, courage weak. Haven't seen daylight about 3 weeks. Finger armor, keys my sword. I type in caps like I'm going to war. Anonymous power, faceless mind. 10 tabs open, ready to fight. Say things loud I'd never say if I had to look you in the face. I'm a troll warrior, keyboard king from my mom's basement. Hear me scream, negative comments, hit send and flee.
All right, folks, this is where we read some of the great comments that we get on all across social media. And give shout outs to these folks that leave these incredible comments and take their time out and really make the world go round, because without you, no one would laugh.
So this kind of got born out of reading comments. And if you listen to our last episode, we were talking about comments on, Facebook and comments on YouTube. And some of these people's like, did you even watch the fucking clip? They just get on there and just blah, 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 blah. We were laughing so hard about it. And Nick's like, we should do a segment on that. And I said, no, we should make a segment on that. So
Yes.
after a little bit of thought, a little bit of effort, we came up with the troll call.
Yeah. So the first comment comes in on one of our YouTube videos from Anthropic Dildo.
Is that the real name?
No.
Just his favorite toy.
They say
I'm typing this with.
not a brain cell between y'all. Y'all. So
Well, he's not wrong.
Right. We did respond to that one and said, "Thanks." Apostrophe. Our good friends at Spinning Our Gears said, "Nope, not one." And we, of course, answered. We, of course, answered. Just got back from our CAT scan. Turns out this Steve was right. No brain cells. You can't make that one up. Got another one from Ballbag24. Ballbag24 says, "You guys should rename that podcast Two Bald Fucks." We responded, "Mark's not bald. What we do."
I'm just great, guys.
Manscaped.com.
Yeah. If you want your balls to be bald, that's right. Manscaped.com. Promo code Roll Call Room will save you 20% off.
We got another comment that says, "If it wasn't for qualified immunity, you fucks wouldn't be around."
Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite.
We responded, "We're proud of you that you can spell qualified immunity." We got another one that said, "Have you heard of managed decline?" Have either one of you heard of managed decline? I don't know what managed decline
What that
is.
is.
Now we got to Google it. All right, to the chat.
Was it a complete typo?
I said educate us. We got another one here. "You know, if you cops weren't so quick to kill people, then we would not be in that frame of mind. Abolish qualified immunity for police officers, and they won't be so quick to pull the trigger."
The second qualified immunity.
Yeah. Oh, that's a popular topic with idiots. That's all they know. They don't even know what the elements of qualified immunity are.
Right.
Our good friends at Spinning Our Gears. Yep, I know. I pulled my trigger about 1 million times in my career. Man, the amount I spent in ammo, you wouldn't believe. It actually made me homeless because I couldn't afford to pay my mortgage. If it wasn't for qualified immunity, I would be selling my body on the street right now. GTFO. Here with that. We responded, today's dumbest comment award winner right here. Oh.
If you want to contribute to my ammo fund, go to
Spinning Our Gears.
Like, fund me.
Maybe you could give them a referral to Erica. Maybe she can get their head straight.
Yeah, there you go.
Why you're failing to launch and you're still living in mommy's basement and you're 42 years old and the only job you've had was when you were 16 at McDonald's.
She'd be too blunt with them, and they'd probably. Well, I'm not going to say what they would do.
She would be.
On our TikTok.
Ooh, Tiki.
We had a TikTok up there about jail reform. Fingerfucker Petting Zoo said, question mark.
Oh, I remember this one. Okay.
And Spinning Our Gears wrote apostrophe. And the roll call room commented percentage. We won that one.
Yeah, they never came back to fight that one.
No, that's what upsets me. Police are the most corrupt agents of government due to qualified immunity. This qualified immunity thing is catching on. That might have to be the next hashtag.
We'll name this episode that.
Oh. Be your first million view episode for sure.
Yeah, our qualified immunity Christmas episode.
So then we have on the TikTok about the drug boats being blown up. What's goody in your pants wrote, they were not headed to the U.S. The DOD has confirmed this. They were likely heading to Suriname. Regardless, we can't
Seaman.
intercept.
They're headed to Seaman.
They're headed to Seaman. That's where they should go. Regardless, we can intercept and arrest them just as easily. We don't have to kill people for dealing drugs in the U.S.
News to me.
Didn't Schumer write a law back in the 80s that said that we should be shooting these drug boats out of the water?
The roll call room commented, CNN tell you that? Question mark.
Well, yeah. The only information they get is what's piped in.
Oh, I got one for you. Here.
Drum roll.
I won't say this person's handle. As a disabled GWOT vet, it sucks being equally frustrated by the dumb fucks acting like those guys are fishermen and the other dumb fucks acting like a double tapping is okay. If your intel is solid enough to get 6 involved, bring the other 2 back in accordance with maritime and international law and lock them up like Chapo. 6 has become a MAGA hit squad that uses classified mission details to become YouTube MAGA bros, and it's disgusting. And then we got flagged and punished by TikTok for saying thank you for your service.
I've been
Which we
shadow
disputed
banned for like
right
7
away.
months now.
You've been banned?
I've been shadow banned, yeah, for like 7
Really?
Oh,
months.
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I think we need to appeal.
Oh, we did. We won.
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, we're sorry. Your comment didn't.
Oh, here's a good comment. I want to read this one. That guy, Nick, on the Roll Call Room podcast is super sexy.
Was that
That
from
was sent by
Mike at the roll
at
call
Nick
room?
at rollcall.com.
Hey, bro, can I come back on?
Please unblock me. Can I get 23 minutes on your show now? Instead of
We're not allowed to
22?
talk about that. We're not allowed to talk about that
We're
anymore.
not allowed.
He
It's
had his
just
21
funny.
minutes.
And that's
Brave behind the screen, invisible me. Yeah, a troll warrior, late night rage. Typing like it's some digital stage. I don't lift weights, I lift replies. Keyboard clacking, ego high.
that was Troll Call, folks. That was Troll Call.
I just want to know what the budget for this show is with all the AI generated stuff you're coming up with.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Nick has a lot of money working
Yeah.
as a door-to-door stripper in Florida.
That's actually the hat that he wears.
A lot of throw up.
I'd say a lot of baby oil. That we were P.
A lot
Diddy.
of baby oil.
Oh, you've been to a Diddy party.
I don't want to talk about it.
His eyes just glazed over.
I don't want to talk
He was
about
Justin Bieber's driver, so
it. It was
in
supposed
more
to be.
ways
That's
than
my
one.
career.
Well, you know, Diddy party, IA from Alexandria. Yeah, there you go. That's right. It's all about the same.
Rap your lyric to me now, motherfucker. That's what he used to say to me.
Saddle up, boys.
Producers in this room.
Turn your head and cough.
Well, you know, we wanted this episode to be catered towards the boots on the ground, the folks that are out there working this holiday. Turk, myself, and Mark have worked many, many holidays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, New Year's Eve, birthdays, graduation, everything. So these three folks know what it's like to have roll call where maybe if you're lucky, a commander or somebody that's a really good true leader goes out, makes food and does stuff for their squad. But when that is over and you hit the street and you're driving around aimlessly and you're watching through the window other people enjoying the holiday, you really try not to think about the things that you're sacrificing. But those are the moments where you're like, this sucks. This sucks. There's not really any good way to put it. More importantly, is your family really deals with that, with you not being there, and even when you are there, because I remember being on midnights and getting off at 8 o'clock in the morning, rushing home, and then get the kids up and unwrap Christmas presents. I was there, but I wasn't there, and I know Mark,
you were a shell.
The same way.
Yeah,
yeah. Just the movie
but I gotta say,
perfect.
The movie what?
Click. With Adam Sandler
is
a prime example of what it's like to work midnights. Your body is present, but really there's nothing there, man. But go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Well, when I was before I got promoted, I used to like working Christmas because making arrests on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, to me, it was like, oh, if you're dumb enough to do this, you got all that's coming to you. We worked a domestic one morning at 8:30 in the morning. Mom is fucking bagged up and violent. Mom's getting arrested on Christmas. Yeah, and she's not getting out because I think Christmas that year was on Thursday. And I'm like, yeah, she'll be there till Monday.
The day after Christmas is the worst. The day after Christmas is the worst day to work because the DVs come flying in.
Yes.
Because Uncle Turk that you don't really get along with, that's over for the holidays. When that liquor dissipates and the holiday cheer is over, because that's when it sets in that there's 365 days till Christmas, is the day after Christmas where you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And you're and things that you tolerated on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, you no longer tolerate.
It's over.
And the calls, and I'm with you, Mark. It took a lot for you to get arrested. I think I arrested one person on Christmas. One. And it was kind of a similar scenario. It was like, I am trying so fucking hard not to fuck your world up on Christmas.
But there you are.
Yeah, I don't want to remember 2009 Christmas of sitting in booking and smelling broken dreams and just deputies are fucking disgruntled that they got to work too. They want to go and have their fucking Boston market or whatever the fuck catering they have. The last thing they want to be doing is dealing with jerk offs, and neither do any of us.
Yeah.
So
I
mean,
say
when
I
was okay.
I would say I was the opposite, where I would go and all the wrong things. Right, I would go sit in a squad car in a quiet part of town with no noise at all, just sitting there depressed and mopey, and like wouldn't even pick up TikTok or YouTube because I was an idiot and I was isolating myself. So if you're sitting like that, I get it, I understand it, I've been there. It's a lonely time.
But I will tell you this, which is
or you lived in the city you worked in, right, Turk?
For a short time. For the most part,
I
didn't crap where I ate, so no, I couldn't go home.
Same.
Yeah. See, a few of my officers, they live just outside the city or whatever else. Go home, park your car in your driveway. Don't disrobe. Go home, hang out with your family. I'll take all the bullshit calls. If I call you out, come. Don't dawdle.
I always worked for Nazis that wouldn't let us do that.
Yeah, I didn't have that luxury. I lived almost an hour away from where I worked.
Yeah.
So
that's the downfall. Luxury. But but like with Thanksgiving, we always had at my uncle's house, which is in the next city. And I told my troops, all right, I need someone to come back. I'm going to go over and have dinner with my family. I'll be gone an hour. Then I'll be back and you guys can go continue to fuck off the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But, that was always something, like on our Saturday nights when we worked, I always bought them dinner. If we were on day shift for that brief time, I brought in a griddle and made everybody breakfast, in the morning. We did pancakes and sausage, and orange juice and all that. It was my way of thanking my crew for working as hard as they did. And that's why I told them all. It's like my old chief used to say, guys, we're like the Waffle House. We never close. Somebody's got to be here. But for me, I miss being home with the kids, but I knew I had a job to do. I did the duty was calling more than where my family is now. Does that make sense? I mean, we all have to totally relate with that, but being hindsight, being 2020, not everyone can be off for Christmas, but I always try to make the best of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go back to what Turk was talking about, which is, you can't isolate. Like, that's the worst thing that you can do during the holiday. Yeah. Like, I always tried to, when I was a sergeant, I always tried to get my group together throughout Christmas to kind of make it feel like you were part, you were with the family, I can't remember how many times I used to get shit from my dickbag lieutenant that I worked for. Like, you can't be friends with these guys. I'm like, I'm not friends with them. You could clearly see that I can do an objective internal investigation or use of force report. I have no problem telling you fucked up. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you that. You're a grown human being. Like, me pulling you in the office 9 times out of 10, any good officer is going to turn around and be like, I fucked up. And you know what's even worse? I'm pissed off with myself because I did this to you as a sergeant. Yeah. Like, I'm making you do this, and that's worse. But if you don't have that in your agency, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. But
I got that talk from my boss too. I was called the occult of personality. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I was thinking, was it the In Living Color song? That's what I was like. Yeah, you're on the rock station there in Turk. Let's spin it up. But my guys, every Christmas I got them all personalized gifts, like license plate, like to come on our cruisers with their unit number and their name on it, or I had the mini what the fuck was the little squad cars, that were made, was their car with their name on the door, things like that I always got them. And then we went to, there's a really wonderful restaurant in Tip City. It's called the Coldwater Cafe. I know the owners, they're great people. The food's amazing. They don't pay me to say this, but I take my crew there. It's like open bar, get what you want, bring your spouse. And of course they would go back in and brag, oh, well, we cost the sergeant a bunch of money last night when our bar tab and blah, blah, blah. Well, then the other crews were like, hey, you guys don't do that for us. I'm like, sucks to be you. Come on my crew. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that for everybody.
I always said
you
that,
guys.
Nope, you go. You finish.
Well, to wrap it up and get to you, Turk, these guys bust their ass and they work hard all year. And one thing I can't give them is a bonus, but I always try to give them the time off they wanted and to take care of them at this time of the year.
Yeah. I'd always said if I was chief and if I'd accepted that position that I would have done Christmas with my family in the department, and you and yours can all bring you and yours to the department.
Done that. Yeah. I've done that we had a police association hall right up the road from headquarters. And I did that one year. I had my family drive to the hall. I showed up 2 hours early to work. We started cooking, made ham, turkey, all the sides, had my family helping me. I invited all of the midnight guys' family to show up. Had a Santa Claus come, like dress up and
that's
play with the kids. And you would think that like maybe the lieutenant and captain and the deputy chief would chip in for that. That shit cost me like $400. $400.
And the thing is, like, it's nice when the admin do a Christmas thing for you, but when do they do it? It's always a week before because hey, we care about you, but not enough to take time on our holiday.
My schedule. Yeah, I care about you when it's convenient on my schedule.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to be inconvenienced. Like,
right.
I hate to turn it into that like a negative thing, but it's seriously a sad situation. Like, I don't know if that's happening still. Like, if you comment in the comment section in YouTube, negative or positive, we'll read them. We'd love to know what the standard is now out there. We've been out for a couple of years, so are your commanders doing good things for you during the holiday season? Are they only using one finger instead of three?
I remember those days.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
And they use that good
just an extra
jelly.
little squirt, just a little extra squirt.
Astroglide, that's right. That's yes.
That way they slip the whole fist in if they want.
Problem with the Astroglide is you can never wipe it off.
It's Christmas Eve and the shift just dropped. Lights on the cruiser, snowflakes pop. Dispatch calls with the code 1, please. Santa sleigh stuck in a tall pine tree. Jim is complaining about the cold again. Mitch is lost somewhere down Main. Nick's got coffee in a holiday cup. Backup's en route, but traffic's backed up. It's Christmas on patrol. Blue lights on the snowy road. From the North Pole down to Maine, keeping Santa safe is part of the game. Ho, ho, hold the line, we're good to go. It's Christmas on patrol, on patrol. A Grinch got caught stealing cookie trays. Says it's evidence, but that's what he says. Carolers calling and
what I think is funny is whoever is listening to this out on patrol, you're probably going to get a DOA tonight with a grandma who finally decided enough is enough. She's 106. It's time, right? And you're going to go to this call and you're going to sing this fucking song because it's going to be stuck in your head.
Christmas on Patrol. Yeah.
Christmas on Patrol.
Grandma didn't get run over by a reindeer. She's melted in the carpet.
Make sure you have the candy cane in your mouth so that your nose picks up the candy cane and not the
And while you're there with your little pad and you're writing all the notes, you go, Christmas on Patrol, and your squad mate's gonna go, "What the fuck are you singing?
What is wrong with you?"
This fucking stupid podcast I listen to. I got this stupid song in my fucking head.
Just hope that it doesn't go to court somehow and they play like the body cam.
Officer Sanderson, what is this Christmas on Patrol that you were singing? Oh, it's a new hit that just came out.
At the Christmas tree because someone hung a donut intentionally. It's Christmas on Patrol. Blue lights on the snowy road. From roll call to the midnight stroll. Holiday spirit.
Usually let everybody off. Everybody out of the jail.
It's Christmas on Patrol.
From the Roll Call Room Singers, Christmas on Patrol. You be playing that on the rock station there, Turk?
I
have to find it. I'm going to have to find it.
That'd be the Thin Line rock station, correct?
The Thin Line rock station. I got a little
Tell us
bit
about
of trouble.
that.
Well,
You got in trouble.
A little bit
Did
of
you say fuck
wrist
on the
slap.
air?
No, not yet. It's been close.
Oh.
So apparently there's some like FCC violation if you announce a song before it actually is like played. And so if you guys follow me on TikTok, I released, I think on all socials, but I released the video of me recording and talking about how I got rickrolled. Well, I released it about an hour before the segment came out, and apparently that's not okay.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. I guess
really TikTok?
Well, they should have went over that.
No. It's the regulations for radio, because it would go back to like when you and I we'd whip out our tape recorder and try to capture a song on the tape recorder.
Yeah,
it's so.
Well, Spotify. I was just telling Mark that the other day. Spotify, it isn't enough with the shadow banning. Now they are going after our catalog. because they are going to season 1 and season 2, where we used to play music coming into the episode. And now they've flagged a lot of our episodes and yanked them down. And I just given up fighting with them because they're just pieces of shit.
Well, for a short time, they were charging for your first season. They were charging listeners to listen to those episodes from the first season, and it was selective.
No kidding.
Yeah. We never received a penny from that. Never received a dime from that. Matter of fact, when Mark came over here to host, I did the financial disclosure with him, which was pretty short because it was not even enough to buy one ticket at Universal Studios.
Right.
And so like
you want to have a podcast.
Yeah.
But somehow the podcast has grown 900% last year when we were on hiatus and released 2 episodes the entire year.
999% it's increased.
Yes.
Top 20% of all podcasts on Spotify.
Top 25.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's even humanly possible with all the stats that they talk about. And I laugh because Mark and I just dropped, by the time you all listen to this episode, it'll be a week ago. We had just dropped the last episode that we did, and we had gotten, I think, 25,000 views on YouTube in less than 8 hours, which thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
We went on Spotify, and we had 3 listens.
And legit, I'm like, no way. So Nick screenshot.
I took a screenshot of it. I was like, I'm not kidding you, bro.
And for those who aren't savvy, you have to understand that Spotify is the place where everyone goes to even watch their podcast. YouTube is the hard one to get views on. So if they're getting 25,000 on YouTube, then it should be correlating to Spotify.
You good?
Yeah,
and
Spotify numbers had been when we were with Anchor. Anchor had just great numbers, and then they snatched them up, and then everything just like what the hell happened? Like overnight, everyone stopped listening, and then I was speaking. Yeah, exactly. That's been Nick's joke. We got to pay Rogan somehow.
Yep.
Was listening to, or not listening. Had a gentleman reach out to me last week. We were in Oregon, who also has a podcast. That said the similar story. Yeah, my numbers were great on Anchor, but since we got on Spotify, they went right in the toilet. And I'm like, well, and he's like, yeah, I got a buddy said the same thing that also had a show. So
just so people don't think I'm crazy, I'm looking at the top 10 episodes for the Roll Call Room. The top one was 39,000 listens, one episode. The second one was 35,000, then 32,000, then 25,000, 26,000, 6,000, 6,000, 500, 300, 100. That's a bit fucking crazy. That's a little nutty. But
it's Christmas Eve and the shift just dropped. Lights on the cruiser, snowflakes pop. Dispatch calls with a cold one plea. Santa sleigh stuck in a tall pine tree. Jimmy's complaining about the cold again. Mitch is lost and we're down lane. Nick's got coffee in a holiday cup.
Hope that
it's Christmas on
it made you happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Turk,
be safe.
What do you got for us?
Man, this time of year, it's hard for everybody. A lot of stress goes on out there, especially for those people that put it on their shoulders to take care of others. Sometimes they get forgotten about. I would say the 3 of us are there for you. Absolutely. Take some time out for yourself. Do something cool for yourself. Relax. It's a holiday for a reason. Don't put the pressure on yourself.
Mark,
well said. Merry Christmas, everyone. Remember, it's life-work balance, not work-life balance. It's a tough job. Keep the brain bucket clear. If you don't have a therapist, get you one. best thing you can do for yourself and your future self, thank you, is to handle these traumas today. Don't wait for it to build up. Don't wait for the bad behavior to start. Just don't let the evil in, man. And that happens to so many great officers. Have a good faith-based life. Remember, faith first. Family, friends, favorite activities. Keep that good life-work balance.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark. As always, check out our one of our sponsors, Josie's the4sale.com. They are awesome. Don't forget, get your coffee at rollcallroomcoffee.com. And as always, take good care of your balls. Manscaped.com. 20% off with code rollcall.
Roll call room.
Folks, take good care of each other and make sure you like, subscribe,
Comment.
negative or positive,
Yes.
and take good
We
care
love
of
our
yourselves.
trolls.
Yeah. Take good care of yourselves.
It's Christmas Eve and the shift just dropped. Lights on the cruiser, snowflakes pop. Dispatch calls with the code 1, please. Santa sleigh stuck in a tall pine tree. Jim is complaining about the cold again. Mitch is lost somewhere down Main. Nick's got coffee in a holiday cup. Backup's en route, but traffic's backed up. It's Christmas on patrol. Blue lights on the snow we roll. From the North Pole down to 5th and Main. Keeping Santa safe is part of the game. Ho, ho, hold the line, we're good to go. It's Christmas on patrol. On patrol. A Grinch got caught stealing cookie trays. Says it's evidence, but that's what he says. Carolers call and a noise complaint. Turned out the lieutenant can't sing, he ain't. Rookies trying chains on a squad car tire, while Santa's beard stuck in a dryer. K9's barking at the Christmas tree because someone hung a donut intentionally. It's Christmas on patrol. Blue lights on the snow we roll. From roll call to the midnight stroll. Holiday spirit with a little control. Ho, ho, hold the line, we're good to go. It's Christmas on patrol. On patrol. Attention units, be advised. The elf on a shelf is wanted, last seen sky high. Subject fled northbound, fast as can be. Says he's got diplomatic immunity. Kids waving out the frosty glass. We hit the siren as we pass. A quiet night, nah, that's a myth. But hey, we'll take the laughs we get. Snow keeps falling, hearts stay warm, even out here in the holiday storm. And when the shift ends, we head back home. The badge may rest, but we're never alone. It's Christmas on patrol. Blue lights on the snow we roll. With the sleigh bells ringing down every street, and peace on earth in every beat. Merry Christmas to all from the badge and soul. It's Christmas on patrol. On patrol.